Dun, dun. All right. Yeah, you guys gotta give me a moment. I don't even know what the hell you guys just redeemed. Ah, cool. More stock for the supply, I guess. My goodness, every time. Sorry. All right. Excuse me. Holy crap. Okay. Uh. All right. Oof. Oh no. Really? Oh, what the fuck, man? An AI cover beat out like a real musician? No fucking way, dude. No way, man. Really? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Fuck off. What? That's just annoying. That's annoying. That actually pisses me off. An indie musician lost a cover to the fucking to AI. God damn it, dude. That's fucked up. Ugh. That's so fucked up. Ugh. Sorry. Anyway, how y'all doing, y'all? I saw my family today. Saw my niece and nephew today. Doing well.
At least you know that I'm not dead, referring to my redeem. Also, that AI thing is bullshit.
Yeah, that is a little bullshit. Damn, dude. Yeah. So, God, I was talking to my fucking sister today,
Hello.
and like just my family today and my sister today, and yeah, apparently she works in marketing now. I don't ever recall her working in that previously, but I found out today that she uses fucking ChatGPT. To be honest, it's for like emails and shit, but she wouldn't really tell me what the hell she does marketing for. She just kind of kept telling me that she does marketing and then she uses ChatGPT. She gets paid by like a company and she uses like ChatGPT to like send like emails, send shit, right? And I'm so confused what the hell she's sending because I'm like,
Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. It's not Christmas yet in my time zone, no lol.
yeah, I went to my family's place today.
I'm now
And
enraged about the actions of your sibling.
yeah, well, here's the problem. I don't know exactly what she's using it for. Like, 'cause she says it's for quote unquote marketing, right? But like, I guess it's like to respond to emails and shit because I don't know. Like, she never really told me what her job was. She just said she was working in marketing, quote unquote. And I'm like, okay, what does that fucking mean? Like, what do you mean you work in marketing? And she's like, well, that's what it is. I'm like, but what is it? What do you do exactly? You just like, I get that the idea is like you market like products and shit, right? But it's like, I'm just fucking confused because I'm like, what do you do in the marketing thing? Because just saying you work in marketing doesn't make any sense. It's like there's like different types of categories when it comes to marketing, and I'm just very, very confused. Like, I think, like, I don't know. Like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I'm like, hold on. So, marketing is the act of acquiring, satisfying, and retaining customers. Well, ChatGPT is gonna fail at that. It is one of the primary components of business management and commerce. The thing is, she works for like a certain company, so I'm just fucking confused what she does exactly. Like, who in the fucking like, she's not a marketing manager, she's just in marketing. So I'm just very confused what the hell she does then. So, okay, so let's see. It is one of the primary components of
Yeah.
business
My
management.
partner's mom uses ChatGPT for image generation, therapy, and more. The fuck, bro?
Yeah, that is fucking insane, bro. Yeah, that's just some bullshit going on there. Let's see. Why is she using image generator for therapy? That's what I'm confused about. Why is she generating images for? Like for what exactly? Because that's just not okay. Hold on, let's see. Marketing is usually conducted by the seller, typically a retailer or manufacturer. Products can be
For fun.
marketed to other businesses or directly to consumers, sometimes tracks. I'm just so fucking confused because she never told me what her fucking job was, right? It's like she never told me what her job was. She just said she works in marketing, right? And I'm like trying to figure out what the hell that means because when I think of marketing, I'm thinking of like advertising, right? But that's completely different. I just don't get where the hell she's getting this stuff from because I'm like, it's like, because I'm like, what does she market to? Who does she email? Was she an employee for a marketing company for? I'm just trying to figure this shit out because I'm like, I don't understand what she does. And it's like the fact that, because it's not her, it's her boss. It's her bosses, like the people that she works for that are these types of people. And I'm just very confused because I'm like, what exactly are you doing? I'm just very confused because I'm like, if you're using ChatGPT to market something and you
Yeah, I
just
market
send,
for marketing.
I guess, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're using ChatGPT, right? And you're sending probably like an email to your bosses. And I'm like, by that fucking point, like, and then that boss is probably using ChatGPT to read it. So it's just like, I don't understand like marketers are usually meant to like try to market like a product, right? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm like doing this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Satisfying and retaining customers. So, let's see. Acquiring, satisfying and retaining customers. Then that's a fail then because people hate AI. People like generative AI, so how does that work exactly? I'm just very confused because it's not working then. Like, I
Kohler attempts
just,
to walk cycle. This is what happened to his brain.
yeah, I fucking hate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to learn what the hell, like, what the hell she's actually doing. Because, like, she wouldn't explain to me what her job was. And, like, from what I'm thinking is it's just a bunch of
37 watch
bullshit.
streak.
I think it's just a bunch of bullshit because I'm like, hold on, what does a marketing employee do? Let's see, hold on. Like, I'm gonna actually like just fucking learn about this shit because I don't understand. Hold on, what? Hold on, what does a marketing im not manager? She's not a manager. What does a marketing employee do? Let's see. Oops, hold on. Let's find out. Uh, what exactly do marketers do? But this is marketers, not marketing. There's marketing managers and there's marketing.
Also, Kohler, are you gonna
Speaking.
stream tomorrow? I assume not, but I just want to ask.
No, I am. Um, Today's marketers are often asked, "What exactly do I?" Blah 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 blah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm getting bored. Hold on. Let me just. I hate like you know what? I'm gonna do what the fuck these guys do. Apparently, let's see. A marketing employee develops and executes strategies to promote a company's products or services. So it's like, then how the fuck, like, what exactly are you, like, so you're just doing nothing, if that makes any sense. Like, so, hold on, develops and executes strategies to promote a
Famous line from
company's
Kohler.
products.
Fuck it, I'm bored.
No, like, I'm not bored. I'm just like, yeah, I am bored of just reading that because I didn't know exactly what they did. So it's like, so it's just all of so if you're just using ChatGPT for it, she's basically getting paid to do jack shit. Hmm. I'm sorry. That's just like like she's got like a family, so I'm like, they're like, I'm glad that she's making income to do it. But it's like if you don't give enough of a shit and like you just put shit through ChatGPT, then like I mean, I'm going to be honest. Corporate douchebags are
Ad.
very disconnected from reality, right? God damn it. And while I wait on that, includes conducting market research, creating advertisement campaigns. Okay. We create advertisement campaigns. What the fuck do they mean? And she's not analyzing consumer behavior. Okay.
Back.
So it's like, here's the fucking thing then. It's like if you're just using ChatGPT, then it's like a bunch of corporate douchebags are like very disconnected. So it's like, to be honest, they probably also use ChatGPT to read what she put into ChatGPT in the first place. So there's that, right? And it's like, okay, cool. It's like that I guess could work, but it's like, but at the same fucking time, like, not work, it wouldn't work because it's like, I don't know, they have algorithms. So I guess like they could put it into a machine and then have the algorithm figure that out, and then I don't know. It's so fucking weird. Like, this is why I don't like this shit, man, because it's like everybody is like put to a machine, and I hate that shit, right? And this is kind of the reason why these giant corpos just kind of fail at their job, because it's like they don't, it's like they're disconnected and they don't actually give people exactly what they want, so nobody ever fucking even cares about it, right? So it's like, this is the weirdest fucking point about it. It's like, what exactly, like, are you doing here? It's like corpos are very disconnected. So maybe she does, like, you know, maybe they actually do, like, you know, like they do have how you say it, they put into ChatGPT and then they have ChatGPT read it out to them and be like, oh my god, this is genius, and then put into the algorithm and then like have the algorithm like do all that. I don't know what the hell they do, honestly. I don't know marketing. I really don't, you know. I'm like, I didn't work on that side of like the thing, but it's like, from what I understand, usually these guys kind of fucking suck. At least as a graphic designer, these guys kind of fucking suck at their job. And it's like, you know, we used to be better than that, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm very confused, right? Like, I'm very, very confused. And it's like, I don't know. I'm just hoping that she'll be okay, because that means like she's easily replaceable if she's using ChatGPT, and she has a fucking family, which means that this job is not very stable.
I guess. People have been listening to ChatGPT podcasts. I don't know why. That's pretty stupid. And the AI has been coughing and sneezing.
Oof. Coughing and sneezing. Yeah. And that's even worse. I can't believe, like, what do you mean people? You know people that are doing that? I'm in my, I know when somebody's knocking on my door or not. You guys didn't catch me off guard that time. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like this. I don't know. Something, it's just off. You know, I heard that she used ChatGPT for something, and I'm like, all right. To be honest, she's doing a job that most people don't.
It's a trend on YouTube and TikTok.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, geez, really? Who's actually listening to it then? I'm just kind of confused. Like, I don't understand, because I'm like, yeah, she's like, I don't know, she's in like a whole freaking like, how do you say it? I don't know, like, she's in the marketing business and clearly she's being paid for it, but that just kind of worries me, because I'm like, I don't know. A lot of these businesses are probably going to fail for using ChatGPT in the first place. So I'm just a little worried, like, they could just replace her anytime, and they don't really care the fact that she has a family, and be like, oh well, it's like, you're fired, congrats. Like, I don't know. I'm
so tired of AI.
Yeah, I just wish I could understand like what she's doing as a job, because from what it seems like, she's doing a bunch of fucking nothing. You know, I love my sister, but Jesus Christ, like, you know, it's like, you know, I love her in every way, but you know, it's like she's gotta, it's like, I don't understand how someone can understand, like, know that, or think that that's like a job that a corporation is not going to try to replace you on. I don't know, that's just so fucking weird. And like, I wonder about like the Disney thing, where Disney is like having it where people can like randomly generate like AI movies, and you know, she didn't.
At least my siblings are against AI. Wish I could say the same for my mom though.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
Have you heard of the Kalthoff repeater? It's a very interesting old rifle.
A Kilhoff repeater. Cloth repeater? What is it called again? My apologies. Hold on. Let's see. A Kelthoff repeater. I have not.
Called repeater.
Kelthoff repeater. I have not. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just certain things like I'm because I don't know how to explain this. It's just like certain things are gonna be different, but I just don't know exactly like how. I don't know. I don't know how the hell she's gonna be able to like. I have a feeling this like that industry is going to like lower pay like more and more and more, and I'm a little worried what's going to happen. Like because AI already like is replacing a lot of things, and I wonder exactly if they're going to try to replace her with AI one day. I don't know. It just sounds a little terrifying to me because that just sounds like she does a whole lot of nothing, so why pay a person to do that shit, The reason why IT professionals are doing so well is because they're the ones that make the AI in the first place, and they're not going to make anything to replace them because they're IT pros, right? They're not going to do anything that replace the actual industry they're in, but they will gladly replace a billion others. I'm just kind of worried about it. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. I just have to hold on. I just have to double check because that just fucking terrifies me. Our marketing companies on companies. Yeah. Hold on. I just have to see here. Enhance customer engagement. Hold on. Let me see here. Placing people with AI. I just have to figure this shit out because she does a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. 50% of companies are planning on replacing people by
Off topic, but we already got our first episode 8 tag sneak peek picture.
Oh yeah, I don't want to see any spoilers or anything because I like it when I don't get spoiled by anything, so my expectations can be the same, or my expectations can
All right.
so I could be surprised because that's why I was surprised by episode 7 so much, was because I didn't look at any trailer or anything, and it made me extremely surprised. I loved it. To job replacements. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
You said that you saw the trailer, though.
No, I didn't. I didn't see the trailer. What are you talking about? For the Amazing Digital Circus episode 7? I didn't see the trailer for it, so I don't think I did.
LOL, I remember that you did.
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Maybe I did say I did see it. Maybe I just misunderstood what you said. I don't know. Probably. Yeah. I don't know. I find it
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the fucking problem. To be fair, it's not as many as I thought, but I don't know, dude. I'm just afraid for her fucking job then, because I'm I guess she doesn't have a degree in it either, because I don't know what the fuck she went for, but the fact that she uses ChatGPT for marketing just makes me think that these corporations will get wise at one point and just replace her with AI. I don't know. This isn't good, dude. This is not good at all. I don't like where this is heading. I don't like what this is gonna do to my fucking family, bro. Honestly. I don't know. it's so annoying just looking at this kind of thing because it's like the only people that seem like they're going to be okay with this whole AI thing are artists, but that's because artists are doing their own fucking thing all the time. You know, the only reason, like, it's the only reason why, like, I'm still here is because of the fact that it's like, I have community and people like care about quality over quantity. There's always going to be that group of people. And it's like, it's not that easy to convince, like, it's not that easy to convince people that like, higher quality content. It's just harder to convince people like that, like to be okay with AI and shit. I don't know, man. But with like, mediocre, like, cubicle worker jobs like hers, I just don't fucking know, dude. Like, she literally said she uses ChatGPT, and I did not like that. I don't know, man. I don't like the fact that humanity is using ChatGPT. I don't. I don't. But to be fair, it's like marketing is also not like the most like I have probably one of the more exciting jobs
In
when
my
it
opinion,
comes
my
to
favorite creator's health is important because the longer they live, the more content I get.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the interesting thing. It's like everybody, like, I am in the most like thrilling version of my type of job, right? Like in entertainment, I'm the guy that makes the entertainment, right? I'm the guy that makes the entertainment, and then when it comes to like marketing and like algorithms and shit, I don't do that kind of thing, right? And if I do, like, it's very much like I like, sure, I'll use it for like boring shit like that. But here's the funniest thing, like, this is what I don't really get about it, right? It's like, because even like companies like Glitch and all that, right? They probably use an AI to do all of like the titles, not even the titles, but like the titles, the hashtags, the like keyword like algorithmic bullshit, right? They make them like, they basically like have an AI do all like the marketing shit, right? Like the very, not the marketing, but like the what do you call it? But like the boring stuff, right? Like the boring numbers and all that. Like they brought like financial situation, all the boring shit, right? So it's like, this is kind of the weirdest thing. It's like I'm trying to figure out how the hell she's gonna still be working in marketing, because people that have products will just probably use AI to just do it for them anyway. And I just like, that's what worries me, right? Because I'm like, the reason why people had marketers before was because like it was a person that has been trained in this whole thing for years, right? But the simple fact is, like, if somebody is making, like, if somebody is like, you know, if like they're using AI to do this shit anyway, why the fuck would I pay a marketer? I don't know. She just kind of exposed her whole fucking industry by accident, you know? She exposed her whole industry by accident. I'm like, so basically nowadays, like now, if anybody says anything about marketing, I could be like, well, you guys don't do shit now, because I know this, because now I have a family member that works in marketing and they use ChatGPT. So why in the flying fuck in the future am I going to pay a marketer to market my stuff if they just use an AI anyway? That's a scam. I don't care for it, right? She works for like a giant corporation, so whatever, right? But it's like, or maybe she doesn't, I don't know. But like, I don't know. It just finds it interesting because I'm connected to the very people that look at like marketing and shit. And that's just kind of interesting to me. I don't know. It's very, very interesting to me, because then it's like, why would I not just why would I just not use AI for myself to do that shit, right? I don't know. Like, because all the other boring shit like marketing and fucking like and like, algorithmic like hashtags and keywords and all that, it's like all the boring shit you can just pass off to an AI. You can just pass off to an AI, and then you can do the creative shit. Like, I do all the creative stuff, but like, to be honest, lately I have used an AI to be like, hey, here's the algorithm, like here's what the algorithm says, do this shit for me and give me like, give me like give me like algorithmic like words and shit, because it's like, go ahead and type a title for me and shit, because like I don't really, maybe like the title I would do myself, but if it's something that really is just like, that's not the important part of like of the art creation, then I'm not gonna really like, I don't really care much for it. For something that's so robotic anyway, I would rather give it to a robot. But the actual art itself, of course I'm gonna make that shit myself. I'm gonna do the fun parts. Fuck the boring shit, right? It's like that's the craziest part about it. I don't think that she recognized, like, it's just kind of scary to me, the fact that my own sibling doesn't recognize that they can just be replaced by AI. Like, people are going to recognize this and that she's going to be replaced by AI real soon. And that just doesn't, and I just don't, I don't know. It just scares me because I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't think she recognizes her fate. And I don't like that. They're sitting there like, living life okay. But I'm like, I don't like the fact that they think that they're going to be okay. My brother-in-law is a mechanic, so it's like he actually like does a lot of like he's does things fixing cars all the time, gig worker. He fixes like some pretty fucking high-end cars and some pretty like, some pretty hush posh like, like stuck up motherfuckers, like obviously like pay him a lot to fix that shit, right? So they'll be fine either way. I just don't like the fact that like, I know the fate in the future, and I have a feeling that if she isn't careful, I don't know. I'm just worried because I'm like, I already know the future, right? You know, because I can never really be replaced, like, because AI doesn't work with us because you need humanity to make art. But I don't know about marketing, man. I don't know. A lot of these jobs are going to be lost. There's a lot of jobs that have already been lost from this shit, but I'm just so fucking worried. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm just very, very, very fucking worried. Something bad is gonna happen, and I don't know what. But like, they say 2026, like there's gonna be a lot of companies that will just start like releasing employees. I don't know. It's only about like 50%, but I say only, but it's about 50% is what's predicted. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm worrying about this too much. She's fine right now, but I just don't like the fact that like, I don't like the fact that average people are like just kind of not, super worried about this. I just don't like the fact that average people are just not paying attention to this at all. But, I can't really do much. I'm an artist, so it's like, sorry, but it's just not my problem. Like, I don't know. Not my problem right now. So, God, I don't know. Hueve. Anyway,
I'm a fairly average person, and I'm worried about it. Nasal sin. OOP.
yeah. I mean, yeah, speaking, yeah, anyway, enough about that shit. My own fucking mother, my fucking...
Hello, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Just got back from a family gathering. There wasn't many of us because, a lot of my family lives in Spain now, so... But, I went to their place and, saw my niece and nephew, so I was doing pretty good. We celebrated Christmas, like, a day early, so it was nice. It was nice. The only fucking yeah. We were just recently talking about my sister fucking like in marketing, how she's using fucking ChatGPT, and the fact that I'm a little worried because these companies are kind of planning to replace marketers with AI soon, and I'm a little worried about it. So far,
Not great, unfortunately. Starting my day with a panic attack. Fun.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a panic attack. I hope everything goes well for you. honestly, Jolo. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm a little having a little worry about my sister, but I don't know. Things are going to change a lot and society is going to be vastly different. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what, like, because it's just with this many jobs that are going to be lost, there's going to be some kind of change that's going to have to happen. But then again, I don't know, you know. I have no fucking idea, you know. It's like I don't think things are going to change. They're just gonna let people starve and shit, And my like, they'll be okay because of my brother-in-law, but like, brother-in-law, right? Like, uh, where it's like, yeah, brother-in-law. Yeah, my brother-in-law, luckily, like,
I have had like 4 panic attacks of anxiety attacks in a week time now, lol.
because he actually has a job that, like, is like a physical job and gets like the most, like, gets a lot of money from
My
like
mind is
some
dumb.
pretty big people. So mind is dumb. Everybody's is by this point, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a little fucking worried because of the fact that, like, because of all that shit. But anyway, um my mother also was there as well, because obviously, but yeah, she fucking, of course, like, she like fucking, of course, was fucking badgering me like usual, trying to fucking, she like just like made fun of me having a fucking ponytail, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, I'm not paying for a $40 haircut. I'm sorry. On top of it as well, she also, like, on top of it as well, like, I even mentioned the fact that, like, my fucking job is like being
My day wasn't great either. I found out that my mom took half of my money out of my bank account. Fun, but yeah.
Oh, dude, that's just highly illegal. She can't do that. um yeah. Let's see. Yeah. um I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. Like, I don't know.
Alone.at, the edge of a universe humming a tune. Nearly dreaming of a snow. MMH Moo. Dream of a C major. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Hello, Sharktooth. How is work? How's errands? How's your day
I
in
should sleep
general?
more now,
Hope it
but I can't
well.
because of the stress of missing my friends' streams that are streaming right now.
Friend streams that are streaming. Well, go look at your friend's streams then. Go talk to them. I don't know why you're on mine. Yeah, see these shoulders, man. It's like these fucking shoulders. Look at that. It's like these shoulders are like what's bugging me. Anyway,
It's how my brain works.
yeah, well, go to your friend's stream and go talk to them. You know,
I'm doing good. I'm excited for Christmas. I will.
um, let's see. Doing good. I'm excited for Christmas. Glad to hear it. You know, glad to hear you're excited for it. Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of Christmas.
we celebrated Christmas early this year, so yeah. Um, yeah. Gotta see my niece and nephew. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. She made fun of my fucking ponytail. My mother made fun of my fucking ponytail today, and I was just like, and I'm like, well, she was wearing like these long ass
I'm Jolie
fucking,
Wahina.
like, these long ass, like, doofy ass, like, farmer ass, like, short, like, pants. They look goofy as shit, and she makes fun of me for having a fucking ponytail, bro. I was like, that part really fucking annoyed the shit out of me, because I'm like, are you fucking with me right now? I didn't say any of this to her, but I'm like, you sit there with your goddamn 80s ass, like, fucking 80s 70s ass looking jeans, and you make fun of the fact that I have a goddamn ponytail.
Turns into a
Fuck
cockroach and flies
off.
all around the room.
It's like the fact that I look like a fucking, it's like, I at least, I look like a fucking hippie, and I at least match the artist aesthetic. All right, like, what kind of fucking aesthetic do you have, bitch? Fucking Christ. God, I like, she was very behaved this time, but, like, the only reason why she was behaved was because I wasn't acknowledging her, right? It's like, I'm sorry to dump family trauma on y'all, but it's like, it's so annoying because I'm like, that's where like I used to get like a lot of my fucking judgmental, like, my judgmental like personality from at the time was from her, and it just fucking pisses me off because I'm like, I had to learn empathy because of her ass.
That's stupid. What did she say if you don't mind me asking?
She just made fun of my fucking ponytail.
My evil cramps are
like,
being evil. Curse ye reproductive organs.
I wasn't
Anywho, how are you?
like, she was like, she said I look fucking dumb in it, and it was like, and I just fucking, and then of course she just made fun of the fact that I like, reeked because I just got off of work when I worked at like a Goodwill. Like, I work at a Goodwill, of course I'm gonna reek, I'm gonna smell like bad clothes, no shit. It's like, and then luckily she let me luckily I like got home, showered, and then and then fucking I got home and showered first, but God, man, it just fucking, God, man, I'm like, she's old, right?
I think your ponytail gives you character and personality 3.
Yeah, well, it's straight up like, it's what I look like. I'm like, I don't want to spend $40 on a fucking haircut. I can't afford that shit, And she's like, oh, well, Great Clips is like $20. It's like, oh, yeah, well, Supercuts is $20. Oh, Great Clips is $20. I'm like, no, it's not. Because guess what? When I went there, it was $40. So shut the fuck up. It's like, I went to one of those student ones that they don't really cut your hair that well because obviously they're students. So it's like, it's like they don't cut your hair that well because they're students, so they don't know what they're doing, and it's like, and it's just for practice. So it's like, yeah, sure, they can trim off a little
you don't fit
bit.
into the ordinary, and Great Clips does shitty fucking haircuts.
Yeah,
I hate that place.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just so fucking annoyed the fact
Friend showed
that
me
like
Danny Smoke in Furryland. You don't understand how peak the shit it is.
Friend showed me Danny Smoke in Furryland. Danny Smoke. That is amazing. Yes, we looked at Danny Smoke art. Yeah, Danny Smoke art is hilarious, dude. I love Danny Smoke art. He's so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the fact that like it's hilarious too because I'm like I think the reason why she says that shit is because ponytails are like, been around since the 60s. And like they went out of style, so then of course
your mom is probably like, I don't give a fuck about my son, but I love him, but I hate his damn ponytail. Dudded.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't fucking no.
Did you see the new Discord profile I have?
No, it's not even. I don't give a fuck about
or the post.
My son. But I love him, but I hate his damn ponytail. Yeah, I don't know what she fucking thinks, man. She only cares about me because of the fact that like she only acts like she cares about me because it looks bad on her if she doesn't actually like look like she cares, when in reality she doesn't give two shits about me, and that's fine, because she wanted me to be some fucking rich ass. That's why she wanted to be some rich stuck up asshole. And I ended up being the opposite. She thought my sister wanted to be an artist at one point, and that was completely
Personally,
fine.
I hate when people make comments about my appearance, even if it's a compliment. Well, I still take it, but it makes me insecure.
Yeah, it's one of those fucking, if it's a compliment, it's fine. Compliments are what you should be taking. Yeah, it's specifically because I have a lot of fucking background with her, right? It's like, it's just the fact that her son ended up being like, she thought her daughter was going to be like this big artist that was like, was going to be this one artist that was going to like, not be, have something wrong. Like, she looked at artists like they were always like bad people. So she always thought that, like, what do you call it? My sister was going to be the failure in the world, and she was going to be in my position where it's like, where she couldn't like really afford kids and all that. And then I was going to be like the rich, like, and she thought I was gonna be some like rich stuck up asshole. Like, she didn't think I was gonna be an asshole. She just wanted me to be that, right? She wanted me to be in my sister's position, but she wanted me to be in such a weird fucking male dominant. I don't fucking know. I don't know. She doesn't understand the reality of like how these guys even got to where they are in the first place.
I am already insecure.
Yeah, like she doesn't understand where they got to in the first place, and that like, or how rich dorks like get in there in the first place, like, which if you don't know, they're nepo babies, so obviously those are the only
My
people
stomach
that
hurts
got
so bad.
there. Second off, not even nepo babies, it's just you have to do some sleazy shit, right? Luckily my sister got somewhere without being sleazy, but she's still an employee of something. Anyway, off topic. Yeah, and then essentially, like, yeah, so but instead what happened is obviously the reverse happened. I ended up being the fucking like gay artist that, like, that has like the very hippie mentality, and the very what do you call it, and very much a person that, to be honest, probably would be with somebody more like, somebody that probably is going to make more than me at one point, because they're just, because, like, it is what it is, right? I have a passion, but I'll still be able to take care of myself, right? But it's like, I don't know. It's like I don't think she's
Periods are
ever
shitty. I don't get
had.
them, but I've had a few female friends and I've seen that it sucks.
Periods are shitty. Yeah, I can't imagine. I've heard the freaking stories, like, I've heard the stories before. I've heard the gossip, you know. It's like, it's sounds like hell is hell and will forever be hell, even when you look like, but when you look at like the scientific like version of it, like, women can just handle like so much shit. Like, it's great. Their bodies can handle so much. It
Don't even
is
get me started on periods.
like, yeah, women can handle so much to the
Trust me, it's
level
bad.
where they
You are so
are
lucky you
like,
don't have a female reproductive system.
oh yeah, I know I'm lucky that I don't have a female reproductive system, because it sucks ass. Like, no shit. I know why. Like, I'm a guy and I'm glad I'm a dude, because fuck that shit, man. It's like, I'm glad I was born a dude, because Christ, I would never be able to handle that. Yeah. I don't know. I would never be able to handle that ever, dude. I'm like, screw that shit. Yeah. Anyway,
I wish I was a cis guy at Tata.
wish I was a cis guy. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we all get something always happens. You know. I don't know. I did find out, like, I don't know. I found out that apparently I can probably go to like a trade school for like a new career, but I don't have the money to pay for that kind of shit. And she's like, and my mother was talking about like a fucking program. There was one thing she said that was quite useful. There is a program that apparently, if you're like financially in ruin,
Imagine bleeding out of your PP for months straight with cramps that feel like someone's punching you in the gut, while you feel tired and hungry all the time.
I know, I've been told, man. I still know women. I'm not a virgin, all right? I'm not
Oh
like,
nice, but a lack of funding is unfortunate.
yeah, well, it's like, so essentially what it is like, essentially what it's supposed to be is you're supposed to apply for like, you're supposed to apply and be like, hey, I just am not very fortunate, and I guess you can go to a trade school. I don't know if that's entirely something I am able to do, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Like, I'll look into it, but like, I just don't. I don't know, man. It's like, I've been an artist my whole fucking life, and like, I'd rather just die an artist, man. I'm sorry to say it. It's like, like, it's always interesting because, like, it's like, I know that AI constantly threatens what I do on the daily, but like, literally what I do does not, you know, it's very much showing that the audience that I have, or like the people that like I am quote unquote, funny enough, let's say, marketed towards, I end up being fortunate enough to end up being somebody that can continue doing what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. You know, and that might just be like where I'm headed, right? If I live that long, like I said, I don't got many years left on me, but god damn, holy shit, oh my god, that like destroyed my teeth. I just reckon
What?
the food I ate like destroyed my teeth. Like, it feels so sugary. Oof, man, I'm gonna have to really brush my teeth really hard.
Oh.
God damn.
Hey, could you check Discord PLS in the art channel maybe?
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Sorry,
I'm too
sorry to
excited to
like
go to sleep because Santa isn't real.
too excited to go to sleep because Santa isn't real. Uh, wow, crazy. Badooching. Yeah, I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, what the hell? Where did these two people come from? What? Where did these people come from?
WDYM.
Wait. Huh? Oh, it's Dino. Okay. Oh, weird. These people came in at like 7 in the morning. I'm just like so confused. I did not recognize that there were people like,
Huh.
there are people joining the Discord even when I'm not here. Oh, that's a different. Never mind. Wrong Discord. I was looking at like another Discord by accident. Whoops. All right.
LOL.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, people are just joining it while I'm not here? No, they are. They aren't. Alright. Alright. Sorry. Ugh. Oh yeah, and I found out my father's, I got confirmed that my father apparently married a fucking prostitute, which is hilarious to me. Like, goddamn, dude. Jokes on them though. That fucking person. What do you call it? Jokes on them. That person's gonna be fucking. My father's in intense debt, and it's gonna be really fucking funny when. How do you say it? It's gonna be really fucking funny when my. How do you say it? When my What do you call it? What do I call it? When when those prostitutes take like the debt of my father, considering he's in intense debt all the time, and it's hilarious. All right. Let's
Our
see.
channel.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, good job. Wow. Wow, good job, honestly, on the not I know this wasn't you. I know this was Sushi Cat, but goddamn, I don't know if they're here, but goddamn. That's good. Hold on. Sec. Sorry, that looks so good. Anyway, um are you still phones on here? Phones? Or are you someone else this time? Ooh, look at that guy. That's cool. Sorry. Um 5 hours later. Alright.
I'm Zach, from Only Place Trust.
Zach. Oh, okay, so you are Zach on here. Ah, I see. Let's see here. I love how country humans has evolved into app humans. It's hilarious. Fuck ass brush. What the fuck? Good job, I guess. You know, stinky loser thinks he's the hottest. Yep, that's Reddit in a nutshell. That is 1,000% Reddit in a nutshell.
I
To
want
be
that brush.
honest. To be honest, Reddit could be like put into like 4 different categories, but yeah. Also, what is this? I'm so confused what this is supposed to be, but it looks funny.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Hold on. One sec. Let me put my fan to my door because I'm like getting like nothing out. Like I cannot breathe in here. Give me a moment. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Guess who's back? Back from hell. Guess who's back? In my spell. Guess who's back? In the fill. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Back.
No, I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs. Sorry. God, bro. God.
I am not gay.
I'm not gay. Lie. Lies. So many lies. Welcome back. Whoever came back. Sorry, excuse me. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. That
Did
will
you see my status on my profile
piss
as well?
people off. Ooh. 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 Sorry. Anyway. Oh, look. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool.
Me to my friends, I'm not lesbian.
Beautiful. I'm not lesbian. See the status on my profile? What do you mean status? What do you mean status? Like what? What am I looking at? Oh, let's look at your blue sky real quick. Let's see what we got on here. Hold on.
The TH9 UG height bubble thingy.
The thought bubble thingy? Oh. Sea lion does a little dancey
I'm bored, so I'm a
dance.
GTG.
Dancy and goes. Excuse me. Alright, you have a good night. Shout out. Sorry, shark tooth. Sea lion does a little dancey and goes, bah. I didn't know sea lions bod. What the fuck? The fuck is going on here?
Well, do you still want a treat? Yeah, I kinda do. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are! Does my good boy want a treat? Yes, you do! I'm a 32-year-old man. Oh, well, do you still want a treat? Yeah, I kinda do want a treat, I'm not gonna lie.
That's just me. It's just Shenzi and I, that's weirdly relatable. Why is that? Why is Rex D relatable? My god, look at this beautiful art. Aw, 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 aw. Anyway, alright. I better get away from that. That's fun. Alright. That was so cute.
This was a while ago.
I know, but it was cute either way. I loved it. It's so cute. It was so cute. I loved it.
I don't post on Bluesky much.
Bluesky. Calls it Bluesky. Anyway. You should. It's a very welcoming community when it comes to artists. It is a very, very welcoming community when it comes to artists, I'll tell you that. Maybe not to other people, but to maybe not other, maybe not, Twitter's not, but...
Have I explained about why I have my Discord profile as Zach?
No, you have not. You should explain that to me. I forgot I did this. I'm sorry. Forgot I did this. Hold on. Forgot I did this shit. Hold on. Forgot I screenshotted this and then oops. Hold on. Oops. Did I do it correctly? Am I funny now? I think I did it correctly.
He looks so silly in that scene. So I made a stupid joke with my friends when I nicknamed them on Discord as the Oni Plays hosts. And my friends told me to change my profile and name, and now I'm like this.
Yeah, it's because he got very booktooth, so I try to make myself look booktooth. I had too many teeth, though. I should have done only the first front two. Anywho. Let's see. Sorry.
Color.
What? So I made a stupid joke with my friends when I nicknamed them on Discord.
I named one of my friends Chris and Tomar. The one I named Tomar hates when I call them that LOL. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Discord, so I'm actually surprised people still know who Oni plays are. I'm kind of surprised people still watch them, considering the fact that, like, you know, considering the fact they're just, like, you know, been around for super long, you know? They're cool dudes, honestly. I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of wish that, the only person that really I would say is, like, a really cool dude is probably Tomar, without, like, knowing him, just because of the fact that he was there for...
I watch them cause I'm severely stupid and weird.
Well, not really, because that's, like, they're pretty... How do I say it? They have a lot of good talks, honestly. I haven't really watched their stuff in a while, but they're pretty, you know, they're pretty goofy, and I like it. They're friendly towards each other, and they act like friends, even though they're probably not friends, but they act like it. And it's nice, you know. It's just nice seeing a few dudes just talk, you know. It's like, sure, they're video games, but it's like, you know, the whole point is, like, it's just basically a podcast, right? It's like just them talking. And I don't mind that kind of thing, you know? I don't mind that kind of thing where they just kind of just, like, chill out and talk to each other. Because it's like, sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's not. You know, it just really depends. I like, what do I call it? I don't know. I like it. It's like, I just am surprised that anybody is still interested in their kind of content, you know? Lately, though, I will say, what do I call it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about them personally. I never will know anything about them personally. But it's like, I do understand, like, I will say, the person that you know that's at least a good person outside of, like, you know, YouTube stuff is Tomar, right? Because Tomar actually, like, actually talked to, like, Ding Dong when he was, like, you know, he actually was, like, there for him in a terrible time when, you know, when he was addicted to, like, you know, when he got, like, into, like, drugs and shit and got really depressed because of the crazy amount of hate that came from him having valid criticisms about Dream Daddy, which is just fucking the worst. I don't know what the hell, like, it definitely had to be something with his, like, family got doxxed and shit. I can't remember exactly, but he got into, like, a really depressive state, and, like, he got into a really depressive state, and, like, to the level where he, like, you know, took, like, hard drugs and shit, and and I feel like that's kind of the reason why I'm not too happy with, like, why I'm not too happy with, like, the Game Grumps crew, because of the fact that, like, that they push the marketing for it, and they, you know, and then they just let their fan base, like, kind of, I don't know if it was their fan base or who it was, but it's like, I don't like the fact that they took their fan base and, like, you know, you know, and just didn't say anything about being like, hey, just leave this guy alone. It had to be something deep, like his family got doxxed or some shit, and something bad happened to his family, which is probably the reason why he, like almost overdosed on drugs, which is just, it's sad. It's very sad, you know? And Ding Dong is a very, how do I say this? He knows the LGBTQ plus community more than the Game Grumps did. The Game Grumps did it for marketing reasons and got into, like, you know, being friendly towards, like, the furry community because they knew that, like, it was just profitable, and it was like, and it's okay because I'm like, you know, entertainment and stuff, right? But, you know, the fact that they just kind of let, you know, like, a rabid fan base attack somebody that should have been, like, even just a colleague in a way is fucked up.
I never
I
really
don't
liked
care
Game
much
Grumps.
about-
Neither I really watched them in general.
Yeah, I mean, they're funny dudes. It's just they're very much like in it for like it's a business to them rather than a how do you say, it's a business to them rather than like, you know, like something personal, which is fine because I'm like they're very open about that. They're very like they never claim to be like these guys that are trying to be like, oh, like they're not personally trying to make a parasocial relationship or anything. It's like they're very clear with their message, and that's fine. I just think that, you know, I just would choose the side of someone else over them, you know, most of the time. You know, I don't like Ellis Mark either, but Ellis Mark makes a good point, you know. Ellis Mark and a lot of other people make good points about them. I don't like what they did to Ding Dong. Like I said, I do not like that shit. I just don't like it because it's like they made like a game that was clearly like, you know, like queer bait, right? It was very queer baity, which is fine because people make furry bait shit all the time. So it's like, and that's fine, right? It's just I just don't like that, you know, people went after. I just don't like the fact that like something so badly happened to somebody because they
Hey, my cramps are dying down.
criticize.
Yeah, I'm not in as much pain anymore. He helped me. Oh gosh, it sucks to be biologically a woman.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Phones. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better though, honestly.
It's fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me do the Jake Paul thing. I don't mean to be a sip man, but I don't mean to sound woke man, but women have it hard. Sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was just such a fucking dumb thing to say. I was like trying to. I think it was Jake Paul, right? Where he's like, "I'm sorry to say this, man, but women have it hard." Anyway, here we go. This is. Hold on. Wait. Let me grab my picture real quick. I'm sorry to say it, man, but women have it hard. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'm sorry. Hold on. Anyway.
Yay.
Okay. Yes. True. Preach, queen. I never say that, but I'm saying it now. Is that my new thing now? The preach, queen. Ugh. Anyway. Hi, Infinite. How you doing? How was work? If you didn't work today, how was
Ons of the funniest things to do is draw over real life videos or pictures. Rotos copying my beloved.
Ooh, speaking of preaching, don't worry, I'm not gonna talk about like preaching stuff. I'm just like, I saw on Twitter, because of course I did, that people got all pissed off about, like, I don't know if you guys have seen the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball, but the second season they did so much better with it. I'm not going to lie, they did 1,000% better with it, and I am so happy about the fact that they I'm so happy about the sorry. I am so happy at the fact that they are like what do you call it? That they took the criticism that people like me had for the first season and they put it into the second season, and I appreciate that immensely. Obviously though, because
The
of
evil loud rain
that,
sounds of doom and despair.
yeah, because of the fact that
Despair.
because of the fact that despair, Danganronpa, din. Sorry. I love the fact that, like, because of the moment that I thought it was good, now there's, like, a shitload of people that I guess, like, watch it that are, like, bitching about it because of, like, one, like, there's a gay relationship, and two, there's, like, what do you call it, and two, that episode where, like, where Gumball gets, like...
People actually taking constructive criticism. What a surprise.
Yeah, I know, crazy. And then the second one is the fact that, like, how do you say it, is the fact that what do you call it, is the fact that, like, when Gumball, like, when, I can't remember who it was, but there was the character that was, like, putting, like, labels on everybody, and everybody was acting like the stereotypical label of that character, and Gumball is just, like, fucking dressed like a diva, or, like, looks like a diva, or is, like, walking around like a diva and shit. And, like, of course, there's, like, a shitload of people on Twitter that's like, it's like, what is this woke bullshit? Oh my god, guys, this is so woke. No. I'm like, they're like, what the fuck did they do to Gumball? I'm like, bro, it's a joke. It's stupid. It's supposed to be stupid for a reason, and they are not, and it is not woke to act like it's not woke because of, like, this dumbass joke. It's like, he's not a drag queen. He just literally has the guy. He's based off of a stereotypical joke. Christ. It's like he misinterpreted something that was, like, differently, and that's how it went. Like, I'm so fucking annoyed with the fact that, like, I don't know. Obviously, it's Twitter, so I'm like, I don't give a shit. But goddamn, man. I'm like, that's what triggered it. Here, I'll even show you. I'll show you exactly what it was. There's so much context to this, but, like, hold on. I don't even know if I can find it, but I'll see if I can get a picture of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, they also, like, completely...
I'm so evil.
They also completely shit on, like, on people...
By the way, about the anthropomorphic Reddit drawing I made, the file is called, quote, I fucking hate Reddit.
Oh, that's funny. Anthropomorphic Reddit drawing. The file is called, quote, I fucking hate Reddit. That's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, what's really funny about all that, too, with that being said, like, literally in the second season as well, they completely, like, gave a middle finger to people that, like, that criticized it like me. And you know what? It was so I completely respect that shit. Because, like, the way they did it was so, hey, like, we heard your criticism, but fuck you anyway. And, like, actually still went with, like, we're still gonna do our own thing with it. And it really made me appreciate the show a lot better. Honestly, the first season sucked ass, but they fixed it in the second season and still gave us a middle finger for it. And I appreciate it, you know? Like, honestly, I really loved actually, like, I don't know, they made fun of people like me, and good. Honestly, they should have. I'm glad, you know, they still stuck to what they wanted to say, you know? Hold on, one moment.
Looks back and forth. Is it bad that I personally never watched nor really liked The Amazing World of Gumball?
Not really, because it's a very 2011 show. It's a very 2013 show, I will say. It was ahead of its time by 2 years, but in 2013 it was, like, very much like where it should have been. Hold on. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Okay, good. Yeah. I will say it is just more Gumball. The unfortunate scenario is it's very clear that they also didn't get, like, you know, approved for a higher rating, like a TV-14 rating, because they just kind of didn't, you know.
Oh, also a couple of days ago I went to a Scrooge play.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, question.
Answer? I probably won't have the correct answer, but I'll still have an answer. Let's see, Survivalist, Fools, Sonder, Rewrite, Necromancer, Pants.
What app/website should I make into a character next? Okay, goodbye, acoustic forget.
How about, I actually don't know. Honestly, I don't. I would say, like, TikTok and shit. I don't know, man. Yeah, here we go. Or was it? Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can get, like, a correct angle. Trying to see if I can get an angle where he's not, like, he's, like, in full position.
So TikTok.
It's TikTok, probably.
Ad.
No. Do.
Back.
Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, yeah, let me show the photo. Yeah. Yeah, it's this. I'm like, this shit. This is what people are triggered about, is the fact that, like, he was making a joke. It's like a based off of a fucking joke, and this is what people are mad about. Yeah, right? Like, it's super fucking goofy. And I'm like, it's very clearly that he misinterpreted...
When did you get a picture of me?
The label of... Ba-doom-ching. Anyway, like, it's very funny that, like, it's because Gumball misinterpreted the word bad as just, like, you know, this, obviously, like, this type of bad, like, girlfriend type of bad. But apparently, like, fucking for some odd goddamn reason, people got triggered by this. And I'm like, of course.
Betty.
I see a bunch of people calling it fucking woke, and I'm like, bro, it's fucking Amazing World of Gumball. What in the fuck is woke about Amazing World of Gumball? What is woke about that? Like, it's never been woke, alright? There's no fucking, there's nothing that invokes that type of shit, because they don't care about that type of shit, because it's humor-based. It's all about dumb pun-ass, like, goofy-ass, like, you know, slapstick-ass humor. It's very, like, pun-based slapstick humor. That's the whole point of the show. It's all slapstick. It's like, if you got offended by Gumball looking like that for a fucking joke, then you're the problem. It's like, I don't understand how
Honestly, what does even woke mean? At this point, it just feels like a word that PPL use against gay PPL.
It's just for extremism purposes. It's literally just used as an excuse, but, like, what it used to mean, like, it's literally just a thing that mainstream people used all the time, and now it's like, and now all of a sudden they're all pissy about, like, the fact that we hated that people would, like, you know, bring up, like, you know, try to actually put that label on us when, you know, we didn't care for that type of shit. We don't like labeling. And, you know, and now there's, like, two versions of woke. There's woke where there was the people that...
How I accidentally just banged my head on my wall.
It's like the feminists that used to, like, they used to villainize people just because they look white. And then there's the woke where it was like, what do you call it? Then there's the woke where it's like the quote-unquote Christian values, but they're just fucking Nazis that want to be racist dipshits. You know? That want to be just, like, racist, homophobic dipshits. And, like, don't actually give it, like, never read the Bible in their life. You know? There's not, like, now there's just two versions of woke, because obviously it follows them. It obviously follows the mainstream, because mainstream people kinda fucking suck. Mainstream people are kinda the worst. They don't give a shit about anything, and they kinda, you know, they don't give a shit about anything and want to leave the problems to the, you know, the smaller communities, because for some odd fucking reason, we have to deal with their problems. It's like, they cause these problems, and then they want us to deal with them. And we don't get a choice. Anyway.
I just wish we could all hold hands and use the power of friendship, because holy shit, that would be better than this.
It's not even that. It's just the fact that, like, people just don't fucking, like... It's the people that are blind to corporations all the time. And it's like... there's a lot of people that luckily don't fall for it, but there's way too many fucking assholes that do. And to be honest, it's like, I know people in my life that just don't understand why, like, how everything is so bad, right? Like, it's like they're very ignorant to the fact that everything is, like, you know, gonna go to shit, you know? It's like, or things are already shit for everybody else, right? It's just, it's hard for people to understand that fact because it's like, you know, political wise, these people, like, you've already got this group of people that got villainized just because they look a certain way, and now it's like, pretending to be something from people that pretty much tell people not to do that. And now it's like, you know, and now the very people that caused the problem are now attacking the very people that, like, you know, were never involved in their shenanigans in the first place, right? It's just annoying, right? And it's like, I don't like, I don't know. It's just, terrible things happen, and it's a little worrying, like, what's happening and how bad it's going to happen and the fate that everyone's gonna deal with. But, like, I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna live long enough to, like, to see that shit, like, continue, right? Maybe I will. I don't fucking know. If I live till I'm fucking 60 and, like, I somehow end up, like, if I some fucking how live to the age of my fucking grandmother, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. If I somehow live long enough to the level where she, like, where I live as long as her, despite all the odds against me, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. There's gonna be no fucking way that I survive that long. But if I do, I'm going to be pissed. Because, like, everybody else is going to, like, have some trouble while I'm just somehow alive. If I do live that long, cool. But if I don't, fuck me. If I don't live that long, I don't know. Like, if I don't live that long, awesome. But if I do, I'm just gonna fucking... I'm just fucking...
Well, you sue God.
I sue God. I don't know. I'll tell Satan what took him so long, you know? Ba-doom-ching. Anyway. Ugh. Okay. Now, he can intimidately...
I fell asleep.
You're good, phones. Or Mossy, sorry. Mossy, my bad. Okay.
I'm so heavy.
Now he can walk, like, intimidatingly, like, up. Wait. How am I gonna do this? Wait, hold on. Will this work if I make it a motion tween? Uh-oh, hold on. Wait. Oh no, I just recognized something. Because I already made it an object? Does it?
Could you maybe play the video? Oh.
Hold on. 1 second, I'm gonna... Hold on. I need to actually figure out if this is like... Hold on. I need to figure out if this still works. Oh no, I actually won't be able to tell until after the animation's done. Animatic, not animation. Animatic. I am not making an animation. That would take way too long. Sorry, you can't hear anything, but... Hold on. My mom is being loud? Why? What's happening? I'm sorry, I'm hearing my own voice over me. Why? What did your dogs do? Don't check it out though. Don't check it out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, now I have to see if this animation works. Okay, it does. It does. Okay, phew. Alright, perfect. I made it into an animation tweet. No, don't take the dogs. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Mossy, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Mossy. Oh my god. Fuck, man. What the fuck? Why is it way down here? Okay. I gotta make him phase in. He's gotta be like here. He's gotta like. Okay. Welcome back. Are you okay?
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Holidays. Holidays. Oh, ha ha ha. Funny. Sorry. I thought you meant like Paul, like. Sorry, like, I thought you meant Paul, like Paul, like Paul Goodman.
Yeah, my mom just said go take them away. Great fucking job.
Oof. Yeah. That's why I was just worried. You know, because I don't want your mother to do anything. So, you know. I don't know, she just sounded like how my mother used to be, so I'm like, yeah. Maybe one day you'll have the same thing where you'll end up going to family gatherings and then, like, seeing your mother there and scoffing.
I don't know, my dogs are evil though, and I feel bad. I just want a safe space for them to rest.
Yeah, they'll be okay, honestly. If they don't have a safe space to say, then they'll probably, what do I call it?
I turned 33 an hour ago.
33 an hour ago? My goodness. Oh, you had, your birthday's on Christmas? My goodness. Wow. You could say you were close to a Christmas miracle. Okay, part of me thinks that's still too fast.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, yeah, that must suck ass. Cause every time you hear like a million Christmas songs and then be like, like then you have the worst things attached to your birthday, but that's okay. That's what makes it a birthday. You can celebrate your birthday a week later, though, of course, if you have to. Rather than celebrating it like, you know, rather than trying to celebrate it like, you know, now.
I'd imagine it a little bit slower, like Darth Vader walking in, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make him walk in, like, slowly, and then fade in. And then be like, you know... Actually, you know what? What the fuck?
Mariah Carey signals my doom each year, LUL.
Yep. Actually, you know what?
My dogs are so cute.
I'm gonna make him stop right here. I'm gonna make him stand. Like, go right here. No, don't flip him. Oh, I didn't even recognize. It's like following this point. I'm just gonna stop right here and then sit there and let's see. It's gotta be like a neutral pose. That one works. And then this pose. Okay. Now, it's gotta walk in, phase in. Why is he way up there now? What the fuck? Okay, Shaggy, why are you moving so fast? Hold on. Why did he speed up? He sped up. He just fucking zoom in now. God damn.
Hey, random question, but when I was still at the old house with my parents fighting, WHYD you asked me to call the police.
Why did I ask you to call the police? Because... What do you mean? Well, if you're in danger, then you should, you know, you should always
He's a
call,
little bug
like,
scattering around the floor.
CPS and stuff. A bug skittering around the floor. Well, he's not skittering. He shouldn't be, at least. There's that. Okay. Yeah, I have to, like... If anyone's in danger, I always make sure that they have, like... Especially if you're minors. Like, minors, you know... I care a lot about minors making sure that they're not in danger, you know? Especially with the current resources we have nowadays, we should have something like that. But unfortunately, like, they're trying to strip it away. Billionaires are trying to strip that shit away because they recognize, like... They recognize if kids have a better life, or at least, like, recognize a lot of things about life, they won't become slaves, if that makes any sense. It's because, like, I care a lot about children, and I care a lot about your guys' education, and it's
Hello,
like...
Zuri's, I just changed my name.
Hi, how you doing? Welcome back, Zurus. How was work? How's errands?
Back when I was with my
How's your
dad,
day in
when he
general?
still did verbal abuse against my mom and I remember I was watching stream, and I said, and my parents are fighting again, and then you said, you should probably call the police, even though he's never got physical.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because he's abusing. You can still mentally abuse somebody. And usually when they get to that danger level, it's always good to, like... It's always good to have, how do you say it? It's always good to make sure that these people don't, like, how do you say it? They don't get physical, because as someone that's been in a divorce, like, in a relation, like, you know, had parents that have been divorced before, they get physical after a while, and they get dangerous after a while. And if you don't have like, the police come in, like, to, you know, deal with this altercation and talk about, like, the legal terms and shit, then
I never did, because my mom said she doesn't want problems, back when that happened.
One of them will get killed, right? It's like, yeah, it'll cause problems, but again, it's like one of them will get killed. That's just what will happen, right? You know, it sucks, but it's just the truth, you know? It's like the police don't usually do shit, but like maybe it could be as a good warning as well. I don't know, because it's like your parent, like, because that should be the point where your parent will recognize that they just need a divorce.
He's spitting factor. I'm speaking from experiences.
Yeah. Speaking from experience. Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it is, because they will kill each other. Like, and I mean literally kill each other. The moment that they will not stop attacking each other until the police get involved and recognize that they can be charged for it. Because if not...
My parents aren't married, really. They used to be dating. At least I was lucky enough to move with my mom.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, though. Yeah, and that's the best part about it, right? It's like, she could just leave then, you know? And that's the best part. Like, the police come in, she can just recognize, like, okay, I have to leave this asshole, and she leaves, right? That's just what happens, right? You know. Like, that also is, like, a good ending as well, right? It's like, people will recognize, like, what happens when things like that altercate
HHHMM, I wonder what to do today.
level. You know, when they get to that level, it is the best circumstance to, like, you know, like, they will recognize that when the police get called, it's like it's gotten pretty bad, right? You know, it's not on purpose, it's just it gets bad, right? Shaggy? Shaggy, you're supposed to reappear, thank you. Hold on. Where did the frame go? Oh, there he is. Right here. Perfect. I just need to move it a little bit, though. Hold on. I need to move it even more. It's still just not enough.
Maybe I should bully myself, lol.
You should bully yourself? No. It's never a good idea. It's always good to have self-deprecation, but that's more for humorous circumstances and nothing else. What the hell? Hello? There you are. Nope, he needs to phase in more. He needs to, like, phase in more. He needs to also go up first, too. Needs to be, like... Yeah, he needs to, like, phase in right there. Stay there for a bit.
I unfortunately bully myself mentally every day.
A lot of people do.
The only time I ever remembered my dad getting physical was when I wasn't even conscious enough to understand what was happening. My mom told me this. But a long time ago when I was a baby, or older, I'm not sure. My dad threatened to kill my mom and himself. With a gun. Then my mom called the police to get him mental help, but instead he was sent to jail. Damn, your drawing has got better, dude. LOL.
Your drawing has got better. Nah, I had to trace it because it was just really bad. I had to trace it because it was just, like, so terrible, so I had to, like, I had no choice. So.
Why is he walking like a gremlin mixed with a person cat walking? I still think about that
Whole
day.
new generation.
Sorry, what's up?
How's it going, Color?
Hello. Welcome, Super Chefs. How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Open and 12 for you. Okay. Maybe... So he needs to, like, come out of the shadows. Like, when he gets here, he has to be at, like... He has to be fully, like, opaque instead of transparent.
Color, did you read or listen to the other message I sent that was longer or...
I have not, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm, like, really focused. I apologize. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm just, like, trying to... There.
Replying to PH0 Nez, the only time I ever remembered my dad getting physical was when I wasn't even conscious enough to understand what was happening. My mom told me this. But a long time ago when I was a baby, or older, I'm not sure. My dad threatened to kill my mom and himself. With a gun. Then my mom called the police to get him mental help, but instead he was sent to jail. That's horrible that he didn't get the help he needed. The weekend has been hell on my mental health, and I've struggled with a mix of brain fog and drowsiness. Thankfully, I'm doing better now. I feel bad for him.
See, and that's the worst thing for, like, what do you call it? And that's the worst thing about, like, humanity right now, is just the fact that, like, that's, how'd you say it? It's like, that's the more fucked up thing with our justice system, is the fact that people that can be saved, like, you know, that can be saved to make sure they don't do shit like that, tend to be thrown in jail anyway because, unfortunately, the U.S. prioritizes money over people, you know, and that's the worst thing about it. It's like, it's not about making society better, it's about making society the most amount of cash. And if you don't behave, well, you're fucked. Yeah, it looks like shit, honestly. This looks like ass.
He's a diva.
I also need to make him walk slower, too.
Yeah, my mom pulled it on my dad because she was mad.
Phrasing. Sorry.
Replying to Yalor the Britzel dog, I feel bad for him. Yeah, I can understand, but he stopped taking his pills at that time, specifically his depression pills, then he started drinking, and over time he slowly became more and more distant.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you get therapy first, but it's just like, you know, it's like he could have definitely been helped. It just, you know, he just had to, like, you know, we just had to, like, just have to,
We
like,
tried therapy,
have...
but he wouldn't open up.
Really? Huh. Or why that is. Yeah, see, it just looks like shit. That's the problem.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just slow it down.
Yeah. I mean, this is about the pace that it would be.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, because I'm like... It's just the fucking head. Nah, it just still looks like ass.
Me too. Phone. My mom was a heavy drinker and DRVG user, so yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm talking therapy right now, thankfully, and I've had to take meds for my depression and anxiety, which got especially worse this weekend.
It's alright. I'm just gonna have to...
Shaggy Fashionista.
And then... The hell? Why did it stop? Why did it do that? Hold on. What? Excuse me? Not you. The fucking thing.
My anxiety was especially worse this weekend, and the meds got me feeling drowsy the past couple days. But that's history.
Yeah, it usually happens with meds, but meds do help you, honestly. Like, meds like, you know, for that kind of thing. It is a chemical imbalance,
WSP,
remember.
y'all. And also my dad is kinda transphobic. Like he's not in the way of, trans PPL suck because orange president guy is better. He's more transphobic in TH3 way of, I believe in very old beliefs and I don't understand how trans PPL work. Like, he respects me, but YK, he still has a very bad view on trans PPL. He thinks it's a mental illness.
Even though it's not.
Thankfully, I'm feeling better today, still just a tad bit tired. I like the animation, I'll agree that it needs to be slightly slower.
What? What do you mean slower? This is about, like, as slow as it
Super
can
chef
get.
scam bro, I'm sorry but no struggle is okay is. Not just get better but small steps in no.
I feel like that's the right pacing, but...
Exactly, but he won't listen.
Exactly, but he won't listen. Well, I mean, you have to use an example, too. You have to use the example of, like, previous people.
Merry Christmas y'all, I don't know.
What does he think about gay people, if you don't mind me asking? Because, like, it's unfortunately the reason, like, it's the same type of formula. It's just, like, it's just different type of people, right? Like, that's just all it is, you know? But instead, it's like somebody just feels differently, right? This can go here.
He's fine with gay people and is fine with LGBTQ. It's just trans PPL that he doesn't like.
Okay. So, try to figure out, considering he's a person that, like, is open enough to understand the community as a whole, I would recommend that, like, what do you call it? I would recommend to try to...
V3R thanks. Ain't had the truth.
Because
I've been through this
he
before,
might...
and I just need to kill time, and a lot of it.
It's mainly because he's been, like... It's mainly because he might not understand, like, certain things like he did about gay people, right? Like, because he probably was somebody that was not a fan of gay people at first, but then started recognizing that, like, it's not as big of a deal as they think it is, right? It's like, you just kind of have to explain certain things to him. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, you have to ask him exactly what does he not understand, or like exactly what is something that could be true or false, right? Maybe I'm crazy on that, but like usually a lot of times the reason why people have like different perspectives on certain communities is because of like false things, right? So it's like with the LGBTQ plus community, how like the fact that you remember how my friend, like, you remember how I had a friend that like completely misinterpreted the community and thought we were just like, you know, we were okay with pedos when in fact it's the exact opposite. In fact, it was more just the fact that pedos like try to use us as meat shields rather than us actually like doing anything about it, and how that constantly happens. Like,
on my mom and I's way to the Scrooge play, my mom made me eat food again. I got nauseous again, and she got really mad at me. She legit screamed at me. I don't remember much she said, but while we were entering into the play, she said, "Stop looking so fucking sad. People will think I abuse you." And keep this in mind, whilst she was yelling at me, I was having a panic attack. But then, randomly, she asked, "Do you need depression pills?" I just ignored her cause I don't know.
then it's like, yeah, then be like, you do. She does, then. She is an abuser. You know, even though she doesn't physically abuse you, she mentally abuses you, and that's just not okay. And I really wish I could find something that could do that. Unless... I am... Hold on. Let's see. What? Let me see. There's gotta be a hotline for it.
Mossy, you need a hug?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
I don't even know anymore.
Well, how about... Okay. So...
Well, hugs anyway, friend. Isn't forcing your child to eat something then scolding them that they threw up a slight weight towards an eating disorder? Sorry, I apologize, I suck at these things.
No, that's about right. If you are experiencing mental abuse, also emotional, physiological abuse, help is available 24/7 through various hotlines and support services. Okay. National...
But I haven't eaten in 3 days. I just feel not hungry, and when I eat I feel extremely nauseous.
National Domestic Violence Hotline
I would also like a hug, introvert.
Also, let's see. Offers confidential support via phone at 800-799-SAFE. Okay. So... maybe that might help? I don't know if they can exactly help, but it's worth it.
Replying to infamous introvert too. Well, hugs anyway, friend. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are a minor, so there's the National Child Abuse Hotline, which is 800-4A-CHILD.
OFC Super Shafts hugs W.
Hold on.
Same my mom made me eat when I had a edit fucking sucked. I threw up and she beat my ass at home, but outside she was being super mom. Everyone, let's give all each other hugs considering the situations.
So, I would say the next time that your mother abuses you, or you get like really...
Hugs for everyone X3.
Or you're feeling a certain way, like, you simmer out for a little bit, but try...
1-800-422-4453.
Try that phone number at one point, when you're in the right headspace, because it is...
Huggies 3.
It might help a little bit. It is for parents that, like, there is emotional and physical abuse is what they deal with, so, and then if
I'm also going through an eating disorder right now. I noticed I've been snacking significantly more than I usually would the past week. Okay.
And then if they can't help you, then call this hotline instead.
Introvert.
Then call this hotline instead.
800-799-SAFE, 7233.
Yeah. So. Therefore, at the very least, at least, I don't know. Because I would have killed to have this kind of stuff when I was a kid, but, it's something. I don't know if they'll work, but it's worth a shot, It helped Zen when she had, Or was it Zen, or who was it? Someone that had abusive parents. So I'm like, honest, your parent is more mentally abusive than physically abusive, so I don't think they can do shit about it. But it's worth a shot. They will be able to help you more because, what do you call it? Yeah, they'll be able to help you more. So. I don't know. They could at least help you get through that kind of shit, so. I'm not a professional,
I remember I was told once
so.
by someone that verbal abuse isn't abuse.
No, it's abuse, alright. It fucks you up. Fucks you up heavily and
Also, I've been
turns you
noticing that I'm getting sick of
insane.
food. I'm just not hungry anymore. I don't know. I tried eating sushi today, and I spit it out.
Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, Mossy. Don't say that. You really need to be checked out then. 'Cause that's really bad.
Me too, chefs. I've been eating less, and I think it's cause my mom would make me and my little sis not eat, and one time I ate and she beat me with a pole. I think I told this story before to you, color.
Oh
Is
my
it?
God. What the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ, man, that's
Replying
not...
to M0SSYW0RM. Also, I've been noticing that I'm getting sick of food. I'm just not hungry anymore. I don't know. I tried eating sushi today, and I spit it out. Is your body thinking it's full all the time, even though you're hungry? Replying to M0SSYW0RM. Hugs for everyone X3. Yay, very cozy, thank you.
problem. Yeah, it's... God, man. It's just... God. It's just crazy, man, that this kind of thing happens.
Replying to
y'all.
PH0Nez. Is your body thinking it's full all the time, even though you're hungry? Probably. Replying to Infamous Introvert 2. OFC Super Shafts Hugs W dash. Thank you, Introvert.
Let's try this.
I've also been chewing gum a lot more. It helps with stress and anxiety.
Stress and anxiety. Yeah, usually. But yeah, I was gonna say, call that number. Maybe they can help. I don't know, honestly. Like, that's why, like, I really didn't think there was any resource for it, but it's worth a shot, you know. You know, it's better than zero, right? It's better than doing nothing, you know. I know how you feel, honestly. I know how you feel.
Replying to
and I don't-
M0SSYW0RM. I've also been chewing gum a lot more. It helps with stress and anxiety. Oh, that's why. Gum makes your brain think you ate something most of the time.
Oh yeah, that could help. No, usually your brain, yeah, but it weakens your jaw, and it also makes you more hungry. So that's not the case here, unfortunately. Whoops! What did I just zoom into? Shaggy, why are you way up there? Why is Shaggy's trying to escape me, guys? Quick, get him, catch him, catch him, get him. Catch the little Shaggy.
Bite his ankles.
Bite his ankles. Unfortunately, he's at 0.02% of his power, so, you know. He unfortunately is very,
Runs over and pounces like rabid guard dog.
he's not very, you know, he can get away pretty easily, so, you know. Or sorry, he's at 0.001111 or 0.00011% of his power or something like that. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
But yeah, anytime I think of food, I get nauseous. But I don't know. I remember when I thought of food I get hungry. And I haven't chewed any gum this week. I chewed like 3 pieces last week, and I don't chew any.
Yeah,
I will make her shins blue.
That is definitely one to, I say it. What do you call it? That is definitely something
That's so
you should
unhealthy.
be. Yeah, that's something you should be getting. You should be getting checked up for.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's very important. Okay, let's see. So it's 0.000001%
And sometimes my mom would cover me or my sis with makeup when she beat me or my little sister.
of his power.
Please get a doctor or anything.
Yeah,
Doctor.
that's how little of his power he usually uses. You know. Yeah. Yeah, this is Ultra Instinct Shaggy, so... Oh, no! Wait, what? Oh, no, the original Shaggy... Oh no, the original, like, Shaggy, like, 0.0001% of his power is no longer, like, the original post is gone. It's just on memes now instead of the original subreddit it came from. No! Well, that sucks. Aw, that sucks ass.
And sometimes
Aw.
my mom would cover me or my sis with makeup when she beat me or my little sister. Nuga.
That sucks ass. They put it on the meme page and it's stuck on the meme page forever. So, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Oh well, is what it is. That sucks. So much for, how do you say it? So much for the meme generator, right? Or meme generator. So much for the meme stuff, I guess. Wow. That's fucking crazy. Sorry. Anyway.
My head beavid in.
Wow. That's really fucking good. It's a really good meme. When you have to fight General Grievous at 8, put Solve Mysteries at 9.
It's officially Christmas for me.